All right, welcome and thanks for watching another video. Quick preview, we're taking a look at my African cichlids pairing up and doing their mating dances here. And I'm going to show you what I perceived to be jealousy. There was a bit of a love triangle among three of my fish. I know that, along with the title of this video, will surely make some viewers skeptical. And that may have made you curious, so I'm going to start with that part so you don't have to search through the entire video to find it. You're seeing older shots of my male OB Diamond and my female Storm Shadow swimming together here as a pair. They've had 3 batches of fry together. I've sold some and kept some to raise. Now watch what goes on here. We've got the good old days of the husband and wife there. Now, Diamond is courting a different fish now. That is Snake Eyes. I noticed that Storm Shadow just stormed into the picture and then quickly put on the brakes right in front of that little cave where Diamond wanted to do his mating dance with Snake Eyes. Still skeptical? Hold on. It keeps on recurring over and over again. Here they are in front of that cave. Storm Shadow busts into the picture again, wondering what's going on, why her husband is mating with another fish. Here she is again, breaking up the party. If you're still not convinced, keep watching. Diamond clearing out the area, and that's like his little motel room right there. He's waiting for Snake Eyes, who was holding here at this point. And here comes Storm Shadow again, swimming and checking things out. Storm Shadow once again comes in to break things up. Okay. These are not the same shot over and over again. This keeps recurring. You can see the video is different. Once again, Storm Shadow zooms in, hits the brakes right at the cave entrance. Stopping right in front of the cave again, checking on her husband there and saying, "What's going on? You're only supposed to breed with me." It's also interesting that I named those 2 fish, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, who are the enemies in the G.I. Joe comics, cartoons, and movies. And here we are. They're kind of battling here in my fish tank. Kind of one of life's ironies. So now we're taking a look at Snake Eyes a different time that she was holding. And there she's with my electric blue. They kind of have a different way of circling. My electric doesn't really do a crazy tail shake. And Diamond keeps hanging around because I think he senses there could be an egg dropping on the gravel. And of course, I think it's pretty tasty if they can steal an egg. And that's what Diamond is planning on doing. And as a matter of fact, he's about to get one. You're going to see that Snake Eyes is a little clumsy with handling one of them, and Diamond's going to grab it. Not yet. See, Snake Eyes' mouth is pretty full. See, she's got that egg. See the white circle there in her mouth? And then Diamond's going to come gobble it. You know, that's going to happen. I mean, unless you completely isolate them. But I wait until the females have a pretty full mouth and the throat is drooping. And after 15 days, then I put them in a separate tank so they can safely have their fry. But I don't take them out at this point. I mean, you got to make sure the eggs are fertilized. Now we're looking at my Taiwan Reef, the male on the left and the female on the right. His name is Blue Streak. Look at him showing his fins off there. These 2 are a pair. See them swimming together. Now when I bought these, I thought they were both males because they were both really sparkly and had that blue and yellow and white and orange. But then the female turned more to that black charcoal color. So you can see them both right here. They both were showing quite a bit of color. But I guess the one that sort of became a little more dull looking, well, a lot more dull looking, is a female. Check them out there together. Once again, doing their mating dance now here. And other fish can sense the hormones, or they know what's going on, and they get attracted to that spot. And I do think a lot of it is that they want to steal an egg if they can. Here we go with the mating ritual. These two have not successfully had fry yet. To tell you the truth, I'm not even sure if the female was actually holding here. So it doesn't appear as if there's anything in her mouth. If you look closely, there, you might see an egg, but I don't think so. They're just practicing or whatever, but these two haven't been successful yet in their breeding. So now we're looking at Sapphire. It's an OB of mine that's going to have a lot of potential to have some beautiful fry and juvies to raise. And that female was holding at this point, but these two were not successful. Sometimes the female just gives up. And I've never really witnessed it, but I think she just gives up, maybe spits the eggs out. Or as you can see, Hulk here, this is back in the 90 gallon when he used to be in there. As I said before, they get attracted to that spot. I don't know if they can sense something in the water or they just observe it and they know there could be an egg dropped. And then, of course, you know, when they get a chance, they want to grab the egg and eat it. Here they go again doing their dance. You saw 3 eggs there for a second on the gravel. These two are pretty young though. They're kind of like adolescents. Maybe that's why they didn't successfully breed. But yeah, you can see them all going crazy on that spot. There's something in the water that they sense, I think. Maybe it's coming from the male or it's coming from the female. Not quite sure about that. They seem to like that cave too. That's the same cave they have the 90 gallon. Now this was interesting because Storm Shadow, and then that's Jubilee right there, who's holding. They're kind of confused and not sure what to do because there's no alpha male here. Jubilee is holding, and Storm Shadow is kind of acting as if she's the alpha male. She actually did the tail shake, but I didn't get a chance to film that part. But I think she was trying to say, you know, this is what Diamond used to do with me, so I think this is what we're supposed to do. So it's kind of weird that she kind of didn't know if she's a male or female there. This is back in the 65 gallon a long time ago, but you know, this is what she's familiar with, that when she's holding eggs, that Diamond does that in a circle around her. So in those shots in the 90 gallon, she was kind of saying, well, this is what Diamond does, so I think this is what I'm supposed to do. And then there's no alpha male kind of stepping up and taking care of business here, so I guess she was trying to do it. And then, of course, that spot attracts a lot of action. Looking back at Sapphire here, we got the lights turned on now. They seem to love those caves. They often clear out the gravel within the cave, so it's just acrylic or glass smooth surface, and then they like that. I guess the eggs are more protected with the walls around it. I think that's the idea that they have, and it attracts the female to come in there. So looking forward to this guy having fry, because I think he could produce some really nice offspring, but hasn't happened just yet. So there's a lot to talk about in this video. Did you perceive the same thing that I did, kind of the same conclusion about the love triangle and the jealousy? Because that's what it looked like to me. If it wasn't, you know, what I said it was, then what was it? You know, I thought that's what it appeared to be. So I'd like to hear if you've seen anything like that, or what your thoughts are on that, and what you saw with the other fish pairing up in this video, and just any other thoughts you have on the breeding or what you saw. Leave some comments and we can talk about it. All right. Thank you as always for watching, and we will see you again.